friends, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Aligned Plans. I'm so glad that you are here. So today we're going to be finally unboxing the February sub box from Cloth and Paper, which I just received right now about 5 minutes ago. So I thought that I would just film the unboxing, even if you have seen it. A portion of the video will be spent on actually unboxing, and we'll go through all the items that the box came in. And then the next portion of the video will be about setting it up and switching certain things out in, in my A5 planner. So timestamp will be down in the description, and I will also pin it in the comments, so you can just skip to the parts that you really wanted to check it out. And of course, if you are brand new, this is the first time that we're meeting, hello. I'm so glad that you are here. My name is Meshi. I am the voice and the creator behind Aligned Plans. You know, consider sticking around if you love anything and everything minimalist planning. We chat at least a couple of times here on this channel, and we talk about anything and everything minimalist planning, how we can use these beautiful tools in the most intentional way. All right, let's dive in. Let's see. I waited far too long for this moment, and I mean, I know that you have probably already seen unboxing videos, but I haven't, so I wanted to wait. As always, the box is next level. Let's get this card out. Let's remove the box. I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to save this, because I'm not. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Every time. They get me every time, you guys. Even when I wait far too long for me to receive the box, and I'm like, should I cancel it? Should I cancel it? Even then, as soon as I receive the box, I'm like, damn, they're so good. Okay, let me just grab my little knife, and we can kind of go through everything together. So I believe this month the theme was finance or financial. We're focusing on finance because I think that they had a new financial bundle that they're selling. I had the last year's one, and it was okay. It didn't cover everything that I actually needed. So for this year, I'm not actually using the one from Cloth and Paper. Okay, so this is like a workout to remove. Just be warned. Oh my Lord. Okay, so it looks like it's just like a little notebook. Super cute. You have like this, it looks frosty, but basically it's just covered on both sides with a clear plastic. As you can tell, it already started to kind of rip. So if you wanted to keep it scratch free, I would recommend keeping this on. If you wanted to remove it, then it becomes nice and shiny and beautiful. For now, I'm gonna just set this aside, and then let's look in here. But yeah, you can tell it's the finance bundle that they have included. So it looks like we have some little mini memo pad stickies, which I mean, I've been actually running low on stickies, so this is really lovely. Oh, it's not a sticky, it's just a little memo pad. Well, this will live permanently at my desk. This is a sticky. This is the message. Aw, this is so nice. Just a little note to self. I have a thing for sticky notes, especially when they're like highly functional. I really enjoy them. So, very nice. Okay, let's see the dashboards, and I will also show you in reference the dashboard that I got from Planner Spot. So it's the same. I feel like we're like really going for this squiggly abstract theme here this month. So let's unpack this. I really love this because I think this is going to look so pretty layered. Do you have a cover on? It almost looks like there's like a plastic cover on it. Yeah, there is. Oh my goodness. So right now, see how it looks very frosty? And then there is, oh, I don't even want to remove it. Yes, I am being that person right now. Okay, and then this dark brown, chocolate brown marble. It actually kind of looks like ground coffee, personally. Close-up ground coffee. I don't think that that's what it is, but when I look at it, that's kind of what I'm getting. It also looks like kind of like landscape. It looks really pretty. I'm not sure if the camera is kind of picking up the colors. Hopefully it is. Let me see if I can bump up the lights a little bit. And it says Muse, any of the 9 sister goddesses in Greek mythology, presiding over song and poetry and the arts of sciences, a source of inspiration. Love it. And I mean, like, look how pretty they look together. Let's set you aside. Okay, looks like we have an April card. So here's a card for April. We'll set that aside. Then we have a couple of layering little journal cards. Very lovely. And then, of course, let's take a look at this finance bundle, because there was just so much hype around this. And honestly, having waited far too long just to be able to receive this, let's see what the fuss is about. So here it kind of gives you some financial tips, like give all your dollars a job, don't forget one-time expenses, build an emergency fund that includes a 3 to 6 months living expenses, group similar bills together to simplify your budget, the items, set goals to help you stay on track, allow yourself to make room for fun, adjust your budget to your lifestyle, and set hard caps with unnecessary expenses on things like eating out or shopping. Utilize cashback and rewards program for expenses included in your budget. Write down 5 things you want to accomplish in the next year and in the next 5 years. So isn't that interesting? I'm actually doing a bunch of those already. Not all of them, obviously. I'm not a saint, but still. Monthly budget, let's see. Category. Looks like it gives you like a bunch of different categories for different things. Like if you have monthly subscriptions and you're setting aside a budget for that. So let's see how many we're getting of those. Okay, then we're moving into reoccurring payments. So let's see that. You have subscriptions, bills, income. This is kind of similar to what I do actually on both on paper and on my computer. Okay, let's see this. Expenses. So before, this would be pretty much the only insert that I would use, and I would just write down all of my expenses and like the due dates, and then I would just kind of start highlighting what has already come through and what hasn't yet. And then in the bottom section of that same page, I would actually write down our savings goals and how much I'm allocating from each paycheck. Now, the only thing with this is I couldn't really use it the way that it was kind of intended, where you would just write down any miscellaneous expenses. So I was using it incorrectly, essentially, but I see the point. Okay, let's see if we have one for savings. Non-essential spending. Okay, so this is on non-essential spending. I think that this is getting really like detailed. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So you have your non-essential spending. I see why you would want to, if you really wanted to like dive into like getting really specific and writing out essential spending, non-essential spending, because when you're really writing it down, not everything needs to be essential. Do you know what I mean? Like you only have so many hydro bills. Okay, let's see savings. But again, like it was always presented as a savings challenge. I kind of hated that. Okay, savings tracker. Portfolio allocation. I appreciated the portfolio allocation because then you can actually do some research on different investments. There isn't such a high focus on expenses, but there's an equal amount of focus on both your goals and on where you wanted to invest your money and then how that's actually doing. So that part is really cool. So you have a few of that. Nice. And we have added the category of cryptocurrencies. I really appreciate that too. Okay, let's see what else. Financial reflections. Word of the month, and then each week you kind of get to check in. What are your priorities? What you wanted to pay off? So you have a few of those. Looks like they give you enough. Did we get the full year? I feel like they sent you the full year worth of, like the full bundle. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's see what else. Reflect yearly. Okay, this is still reflection. And then resources and tools. Oh, very nice. So you can actually like write down like security information and then notes section. I think that this is really nice if you want to go like fully highly detailed in financial planning. I think that it would be, it's extensive enough. My only comment about this, simply, that usually it takes me easily about an hour or so, if not longer, to do our finance update, and it's relatively organized, and I'm still like a work in progress when it comes to like finding a system that doesn't feel like I have to fill out like 20 different sheets of forms. This is great if you don't have a system in place where you kind of, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this is good if you wanted to keep track of every area. I'm a huge believer, like I'll show you guys the one that I'm using in my planner right now, and you'll understand what I mean. So under finances, basically I have a monthly calendar, and that I very much missed it from here. Like, it's so essential for me to see what's coming out at what day. And then I can kind of write them down here under important dates. I don't know why this is becoming a comparison video. It's not, it's not. But I just feel like this is both so much, and we're still like missing parts of it. Does that make sense? Like, I'm critical about this because I really wanted to love this when I first bought it. But then as soon as I started using it, like I was missing like just a simple like monthly calendar, which is so dumb. But if you're visual like me, then you need to see, okay, first of all, like we budget every 2 weeks. I don't budget every single week. I budget bi-weekly, which means that I need to see what else I need to set aside funds for if I'm getting paid at the beginning of the month, and then I'm not going to get paid until like midway through the month, you know? And the other one that I really love here is just a weekly check-in, which I actually use. This is really, really similar to what you saw as the expenses. But I love how within one page, I can check in with a full month. So one page, a full month. Here, I didn't have that flexibility. So I'm not going to be using this. I'm literally just going to wrap it up, and I will likely just resell it. If you wanted to purchase it, let me know, because I'm not going to use this at all. I will literally just put it back in. But I was very curious to see how they have improved their system, because a lot of these sheets I still have from last year. They're undated, so they're very valuable if you don't have, I'm gonna have to do this off camera, but they're really valuable if you don't have some sort of financial budgeting system in place. Then I think that this would be right up your alley, because like I literally have the full thing. Okay, let's spend a moment and just swap some things out, because I've been dying to do that. for like forever. I wanted to switch these guys out just a little bit. First of all, I hate that this doesn't fit in here. Anyone else annoyed by that? Okay, I think that that's going to get swapped. And the April card can come here to the back. We'll put March up front. Ooh, looks so good. And I wanted to swap this out as well, because I still love that. And then I think this guy is going to get layered. I feel like you're going to get layered here. This is also really, really pretty. This is one of my favorites, actually. Okay, you guys, for now I'm just going to leave this this dashboard here. I still really like it. I might do a swapperoo at some point. And let me just, oh, and Noah's here. He's here helping us today. Hang on. So let me just remove this plastic. Like a million times better. This is all we have. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you did, you already know what to do. You can give us a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not yet already, and just keep planning, you guys. And I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.